Alright folks, I guess I have to explain why it took me so long to upload this rotation, and the answer is pretty simple. I just didn't know what teams to use that aren't my usual. So I only used Navia for one video so far, but I can already tell she's gonna be one of my main teams. She's insanely strong, like this team is insanely strong. So like I already consider this one of my strongest teams, if not my second strongest team in the game, but yeah, I didn't want to just like, I don't know, fall into this pit of only uploading Navia plus Hu Tao content. But yeah, like I tried other things and honestly I couldn't get anything working. These guys here are the reason why actually. They shred through everything, like it's so hard to stay alive. Even with Songli and taking hits, you just break the fucking shield, and even with Songli and Bennett. It's kinda insane honestly. They did a lot of damage. Yeah, I while I tried to use different teams, I also didn't want to fall into the trap of using Dendro. So I have already shown my Dendro teams in these videos anyways, like both the Hyper Bloom and the Nilu Bloom team, which I may use some more because I really like Nilu, I really like playing with Nilu. But yeah, for this time I should use my best girls, so just pick. And Hu Tao, now she feels like the way she should have felt all this time. Coupled together with two Hydro units are incredible, and well, the plunging gameplay is kinda different from what you would expect from Hu Tao, but it's really fun and it's really powerful too. I don't feel any DPS loss by doing this game style instead of the usual charge attack. So yeah, this cycle we have the snake buddies, or the time wasting buddies as I like to call them. I'm not a fan of them, particularly the snake. I don't like the random patterns, but I guess it's part of the game. I don't know. I guess I would like the random pattern most if it didn't involve just wasting your time all the time. But yeah, other than that, I don't know. This rotation felt weird. It was easy, but at the same time, it wasn't free. Like a lot of the enemies are pretty tanky. Even if you know how to deal with them, they didn't feel like way too easy like last rotation. And I also blame that, like not being able to use other teams or trying to turn some weaker units into DPS with Genshin, which is what I was trying for the most part. Just didn't happen because the enemies here are just too tanky, and you don't need like a really powerful unit to deal with the bosses in time. If the other team is gonna take forever on this side, which is probably how this is designed to be. Like the bosses, they are made to waste your time, but at the same time they are not that tanky, so you can just take them out quicker than before. But yeah, we have Wenut here. Wenut, I'm surprised how easy it is to deal with compared to the first time that I appeared in Abyss, which was a complete shit show. I know that Wenut was on level 100 and this one is 98. But still doesn't feel it should make that much of a difference. Then again, my teams are way stronger than before, so I guess that explains. Like, Furina is just too good. Shinki is too good. Hu Tao is super duper good with them. So yeah, my only issue is that when you are supposed to hit the bubbles to bring the Wenut to the ground, to knock him down, I rely on Furina's mascots here to do that, and I can only hit that one bubble, which I didn't even need to do. But like, I'm not a fan of having to rely on, well, what are essentially NPCs, right? But it works, as long as it works. I don't have anyone with a Hydro bow, so you definitely need Furina to do it for me. I was expecting Shinkyu to take him out by himself, honestly, because his E actually does quite a bit of damage. I haven't crowned his E, but it's still pretty strong. I'm surprised how strong it is sometimes. So yeah, and then the last chamber is more tanky enemies that are not really that interesting. And again, I'm surprised. Like I really like this thing they are doing. I like that one side of the abyss has become like the AoE side, normal enemy side, and then the other side is the boss rush mode, pretty much. I really dig that, but at the same time, this side, it kind of left a little uninteresting when they do that. There's not much, there's only so much you can do with normal units, like normal enemies, I guess. Something that I would like to see if a combination, like why not just have like a wave of normal enemies and then spawn a boss? I'm pretty sure they can do that, and that would feel like that boss will feel a lot more legit that way. Like that's how most games work, right? You go through the mobs and then you reach the boss. But yeah, here's the last boss, and this guy is also the reason why I couldn't use different teams, because I rely on Furin again to knock him down, and I also kinda try to knock him down using Xinyuan's triple jump, which has worked before. I cannot do it consistently. I can't even tell why it worked when it worked. It just happened. Maybe it didn't work and it was actually Furina doing it for me at the same time. I tried to do normal attacks. Like I know plunging just doesn't work if he's flying. I just try to do normal attacks here to use the rain sword. Just trying to cope with the situation. I know that in this case it's the reverse of the previous chamber, where the first enemies are not that tanky, they are easy to deal with, so you have enough time to deal with this guy in case you don't have somebody with a bow. But okay, so he's finally on the ground, so he's also probably dead. Those Hu Tao does a shit ton of damage. There he goes. Alright, well then. It's a fun abyss. I don't know why it took me so long to make this video, but yeah, hopefully I'm gonna have the other one right away. In a couple days actually, abyss is already over. So yeah, thank you for watching. I upgraded the cards to Akasha cards, just because. And yeah, see you next time.